Jimmy brings it down.
Okay, I was one possession off. The second play, it just juked his defender out. Acted like he was coming up, went back door.
Laid in and trying to foul.
I told you he could keep doing that. And Draymond's always going to be looking for him. Just push your man up. Use your physicality, physical tools you have. Use those arms. Kevin Herter.
Williams got a pin to the backboard. Draymond knocked it away. Butler ahead of the pack. Jimmy Butler will touch it down.
Now we got him feeling good. Fast break points, getting out and running, using all his...
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, as some people call him. I'm not the biggest fan. My man Levant already looks stressed out. But Jimmy Butler has been traded to the Golden State Warriors. He is now the backcourt mate of Steph Curry. He's rocking with Draymond. And the Warriors shipped over Andrew Wiggins and some other pieces to the Miami Heat. He's already signed an extension, 2-year extension with the Warriors. What do you think? Are the Warriors contenders now? Are they serious? Did they get better? Did they get worse? What you think, man?
As an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, I'm praying on the demise of the Golden State Warriors. I really am. I truly, genuinely am. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jimmy Butler for fleecing Golden State out of a 2-year, $121 million contract at 35 years old, man.
Robin.
And I really hope and pray that him and Draymond get into it in the locker room, man.
Draymond and Jimmy Butler are definitely going to get in a scrap before it's all
For
said and
sure.
done. I don't care what nobody says. Before Steph retires, before someone leaves, they're definitely throwing hands. At least once. At least once.
You pass the ball to Steph, or you pass the ball to me. Do you understand, Jimmy?
Draymond, no, I don't understand, bro. Like I said, chill out.
Jimmy can't understand. Jimmy, if I had 3 apples, Jimmy, you
gonna talk to me like I'm stupid. What's up? What's up? Yo, come on. What's up? Nah, fuck
Jimmy,
that, bitch.
that's not what you want, Jimmy. Jimmy, that's not what you want. Made me get up, huh?
What's up?
No
But
question.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of feel bad for Steph in this instance. But
Why?
it's him, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green.
Kuminga? You don't like Kuminga?
Who?
Yeah, me neither.
Nah, man. Shout out Jonathan Kuminga, but that's not me. But that doesn't move the needle for me. And yes, despite Jimmy Butler's playoff heroics in the past, and Steph having his moments in the playoffs, it's not enough. To me, at least. It's not enough to win a championship. I could be wrong, but it's not enough to contend for a championship. Not with that roster. No.
I agree with you. I'm not going to say they got worse because that would borderline be impossible with how the Warriors have been playing. But I really don't think they got that much better. I think Jimmy Butler gives them a little bit of an edge they needed. Obviously, they have Draymond who's willing to, choke somebody out or something. But Jimmy Butler gives them more of a grit. He gives them more of another scoring option on offense who can isolate. He can create his own offense. You don't have to rely on Steph to do everything.
Mhm.
But I just see Jimmy Butler as a problem. I don't feel like he fits the Golden State Warriors play style. They run like a lot of motion offense. It's a lot of give and go, open shooter threes. I feel like that's not Jimmy Butler's play style at all. He's like more of a mid-range guy. He kind of isolates a lot. I feel like, and especially come playoff time, it's like, is Jimmy Butler going to think like, oh, I'm supposed to close? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because Steph Curry,
Right.
obviously Draymond's the vocal leader, but Steph Curry isn't going to be the type to be like, yo, Jimmy, stop doing that. Give me the ball. You know what I mean? So he's going to kind of be like a go with the flow guy. So I just view Jimmy Butler as a locker room problem. I think he's a chemistry issue. I dropped the video on it. I think it's just kind of who he is. It's kind of who he is. He's very inflated. I just don't like the move. And what's funny about him going to the Warriors is, in my personal opinion, I don't know Steph Curry personally, but he came out and he made a statement kind of saying like, the Warriors don't need to do anything drastic or dramatic. You know what I mean? Let's not make desperate moves. In my mind, he was kind of referring to the whole Jimmy Butler thing, because this is prime Jimmy Butler getting suspended back to back. And he was like the big talk free agent. Obviously, we didn't know Luka and AD and stuff were moving. He was like the biggest talked free agent. And the way I took it was Steph was kind of like, we don't need that element.
We don't need And I mean, just to the point that you made, like you don't need that locker room cancer, man. And again, like re-mentioning his playoff heroics, yes, they're great and all, but can you mesh with the rest of the team? And
I just don't think he fits their play style.
And most importantly, can you mesh with the faces of the franchise? You know, that's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to play your role so that you guys can be in position to contend for a championship in Golden State? And my personal answer is no. I don't like the move. You know, but like
a playoff team though.
Because
I felt
we
like
don't
they were
know.
going to miss the playoffs. I feel like
I felt as if we were going to miss the playoffs too.
Miss it.
I believe that, you know, we're seeing a decline. I hate to say it. We're seeing a decline in Steph statistically. And, you know, just that this Golden State team isn't the same Golden State team that we've seen for years. Even the COVID year. Even that team was awful, but just seeing Steph, Dre, all of those guys, just how they're playing now, just how everything just looks catastrophic. I don't see them making the postseason. I don't.
You know what? Wait, you still think they're not going to make it even with the Jimmy Butler trade? That's a hot take.
Hey, hey, look, man, call me controversial, but at best, I can see them sneaking in. But yeah, but they're not getting an outright playoff berth though.
No, definitely not. I agree with that.
They'll have to get in the playoff picture by getting in the play-in.
I agree. And, you know, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here because you said something that I agree with that I haven't heard a lot of people say is the kind of decline of Steph Curry. You know, he's a fan favorite, one of the greatest ever. He's kind of like in that like untouchable where you're not allowed to criticize them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's kind of in that LeBron territory. Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this. Is Steph Curry still a top 3 point guard in the NBA currently?
Currently, no.
Really?
Currently, no.
Who are the 3 better than him? If there are more than 3, you can name them. But if you can name 3. Oh, you're saying there's more than 3?
If we're basing it off this season, right? This season?
Okay. Yeah.
I got Jalen Brunson. Number 1.
That's the one I was curious if you were going to say.
Yeah.
Shay's definitely better.
Shay's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go Trae Young.
No,
look.
Thank you for watching another episode of The Last Word. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below so you're not missing out on any of the new content I drop on this channel. Love.